Good morning. This is the entrance of your chemistry laboratory, and we are going to start some of the basic concepts of chemistry practical. So we are starting with that, and how to enter, how to use, how to behave, how to perform practicals, we are discussing now. So when we enter in the laboratory, you may see this type of tables which are placed over here, and you have to perform your chemistry practical over here. So this is the outlook of your chemistry laboratory, and nearly 90 tables are placed over here, and in that we are going to perform your chemistry practical over here. This is your table where you have to perform your practical, and this is the gap. You have to put your bags over here below side. Now here 10 bottles, basic chemicals from sodium hydroxide to disodium hydrogen phosphate is placed over here. This is the tray, and it is just a dustbin where you have to place your all garbages. This is the water cock, and to wash it you have to open it. This is the burner, and it is a cock. If you move it perpendicular, it will open, and by this way it will be closed. This is the burner, and this is a test tube stand. So you have to place your test tubes over here. Enter in the laboratory that I had seen you, that number of tables are there, and you are using different chemicals. So these are the side reagents, and it is mentioned over here, the list. It is for organic reagents, side reagents, and list is given to you, and you have to use it when you are performing an organic compound. This one is the inorganic reagents. So these are the bottles from 1 to 34, and according to that number, name is written over there, and you have to use it. We are talking about some of the basic apparatus used in laboratory. So first of all, we are starting with the stand. This one is metal stand, and we are using it for the burette. So there are 3 knobs in the stand. First one is this, that I am showing it, and this knob is used to hold this burette by using open up or close it. Two other knobs are there. First one is this, that this knob is used to move burette up or down, or stand up or down, because when you are performing your practical on the table, may be possible that all of you are not having the same height. So for smaller student the height is less, so he can or she can move it downside, and for the heighted people they can move this apparatus on the upside. So this knob is used for up and down of the burette. Third one, this knob. It is also there for the moving burette left to right. So when I open it, you can move it inside or outside, that is left to right. So you have to know about all three knobs of this stand. First one is for burette, second one is for up and down, and third one is for side wave. So this is all about the stand. Now we are talking about the burette. So this is known as burette. Why I am explaining this? Because at your school level, in the 11th-12th science, some of the schools, they have laboratories and students were allowed to perform the practical, but may be possible that in some of the schools they don't have laboratory and students are not allowed to perform the practical, so they don't know about this apparatus, and that's why I am just giving knowledge of that. So this one is burette. Here it is a knob. How to use this burette, that we will show in the different videos. But first of all, you just know and you just familiar with this burette. So this one is known as burette and it is 0 to 50 ml. So you have to keep your solution over here and perform the volumetric exercise. Now the other apparatus, this one, it is known as pipette. Pipettes are of different ml. Here we are using 10 ml pipette, but may be possible it is 5 ml, it is 25 ml. So it depends on the practical volumetric exercise that you are performing. You are using pipette. So this one is a 10 ml pipette and we are using it to suck the solution like this one and take it into the conical flask. So in another video we will check how to perform with the pipette. This one is a beaker that you are using for the taking of solutions or for your volumetric exercise and the water. This one is known as funnel and we are using it to fill up the burette or to take the solution in other apparatus. This one is known as conical flask and this conical flask is of 250 ml. May be possible that you are using 100 ml conical flask, the shape remains the same, ml are different. So this one is a conical flask. Three more apparatus. This one is the test tube stand and you can hold the test tube by using this one. So this one is the test tube stand. This is known as tongue, but we have to use it to hold the charcoal only. You cannot hold the test tube with this, like this one. It is not allowed. And this one is the blowpipe. The use of blowpipe in the second semester with the charcoal test. Okay? So these are the basic apparatus. Now somewhat about the laboratory manuals. When you enter the laboratory, some apparatus that you have to bring with you. One is the test tube box, in which nearly 6 to 10 test tubes are there. One matchbox is there. So list is given to you when you will come to the college in the laboratory. and according to that you have to bring all these things. Second thing, one record book is required to note down your practical which you are performing daily over here. Third one is the journal that you have to write it and get it the sign of particular sir who are in the laboratory. Now, some of the basic ideas that you are having that knowledge that there is no marks of practical. Up to 12 it is right that there is no marks in your mark sheet or in your percentage it is counted. But here the practical you have to perform and the marks are counted in your percentage. Now according to our laboratory that you have seen in my earlier video of this part, you have to perform your practical individually on individual table. Here certain discipline is required that how to perform this practical and keep yourself in discipline, because here so many chemicals are there, and if you misuse, misbehave or mischief, then there will be an accident. So it is a basic necessity that some of the discipline must be maintained in the laboratory. Okay? Thank you.